Welcome to day 1 out of 100 of daily Noita runs until I can go from Noita Noob to Noita Jesus AKA DunkOrSlam. My name is Skarn. If you don't know who I am, that's okay. You don't need to know who I am. All you need to know is that we're going to be playing Noita dailies for the next at least 100 days. Not every day necessarily, but it's going to be 100 daily runs by the time we're all, we're all said and done with this thing here. Now, I do have to, full disclosure, I do have experience with Noita. This is not my first time playing. This is not my second time playing. I have about 70 hours in the game. But even though I have 70 hours, I would still very much consider myself a noob in this game. And that is because Noita is one of those games where you can put in 100 hours. You can put in 200 hours. And you can still be a noob and have seen only 10% of the secrets this game has. So, full disclosure, I have killed Comey before. I've killed 4 bosses: Comey, Alchemist, Pyramid Boss, and Dragon, I believe. I've gone to the Parallel Worlds once, and if you don't know what I'm saying, that's fine. You'll find out with me. And that's pretty much it, actually. I haven't really done that much. Like, I know some of the broken wands and broken spells. I know how to craft a little bit. But I am no Noita expert. I am no Noita professional. I am just a little Noit who is still making his way in the world, which is why I want to experiment and play this game a little bit more and a little bit more consistently, especially the daily runs. The daily runs, so the daily runs is basically everyone plays the same seed every day. So daily runs, everyone gets the same seed and we all get to play it, and then, some people try to speed run it, some people try to do other things. For me, I'm not going to speedrun. I just want to survive. And my goal for today is just to kill at least one other boss that I have never killed before. I don't know who that's going to be just yet, because I'm not actually super familiar with what the other bosses are. I know where some of them are located, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I know, honestly. So it ain't too familiar to me, so I'm going to have to... I'll take Chaotic Poly. I'm gonna have to explore a little bit and see what the game brings me and what I can actually do. So let's see what we got here. We got a little torch wand. Hold on. It's actually not a bad wand, now that you look at it. Actually a pretty good wand, even, honestly. Pretty. Alright, so I have no water, which is not great. I did not mean to polymorph myself right there. I forgot I had unstable poly. And this is what? This is teleport. No, it's not. It is teleport. Oh my god. So I have no water, and I don't really have a real way of putting myself... Come on, please. Just give me some... Thank you. Like, I have no way of putting myself out until I get water. Which, I got water, so I'm fine now. I'm fine now, thank you. Let me get rid of this. Like, I know there's some use to teleportarium. Teleportarium? Is that how you say that? I don't know. There's some use to it. But, I don't know. I just want my water, man. That's all I want. Or, okay, well, I guess we're gonna do it here. I guess we're just gonna go in here and do that. So if you've never played Noita before, this is what's called a holy mountain. It's like a little mini hospital where the game allows you to catch your breath, recharge, and then continue on feeling like you did pretty well, even though you are going to die very, very soon. I don't have enough money to... That's a telebolt, dude. That's unfortunate because it's actually pretty good first holy mountain here. Like having... Even this one is pretty... not bad. That's unfortunate. Because... It's unfortunate because... Oh, I did not mean to do that. It's unfortunate because this means that I can't actually buy the things I want to buy. Because if I could buy the teleport bolt, I could fly out of this holy mountain and reuse it. But now I am Dude, just 14 gold short. That teleportarium really screwed me over, huh? Alright. Well, is it worth it even? It's not even that great of a wand. Nah, screw it. I'm just gonna go for it. And in the Holy Mountain, we get to pick perks. So I can be immune to electric damage and metals and liquids electrify, which is actually pretty good. But can explode things, which is not ideal. Breathless, which can be useful. I like Breathless, actually. I'm gonna take Breathless here. I think that's a good little option. And then hopefully we'll get a good one here. That yeah, it's not bad actually. Got a fire trail as well, so both burns and kills at the same time. Although I guess burning does also kill. It's a little bit redundant, isn't it? A little bit redundant there. So what I'm doing now is I am trying to go to an area at the left of this floor, if you will, called the my god, if I don't die, that is, called the Fungal Caverns. And the reason I'm trying to go to the Fungal Caverns is because one, it has fungus, has shrooms, and if you know anything about me, then you know I love shrooms. But two, it also has really good wands. And if you know anything about me, which you don't if you're watching this, I do love myself a nice big thick wand. So I'm gonna go and try to find myself some very, very thick wands and see what I can do from there. Which is kind of nothing because okay, never mind. We're all good. We can think of this as, I can think of this as a warm-up round. All this is just a warm-up round. It's totally fine. We're gonna be doing great. Also, I just realized something, which is gonna kind of mess up the plans I had for this. Whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna change this as soon as I kill this guy. There we go. So here's my thought. I want to post the VOD on YouTube with the face cam, but I also want to have a recording without the face cam. And my computer can't handle recording all of those at once. So I'm probably just gonna, I think I'm gonna have to post it without the face cam here. And then just have this be a face cam-less game. And if you really want a face cam, you can rewatch the VODs or something like that. That is gonna be, oh, there's a little shop there. Very nice. That is gonna be how we're gonna do this thing. Alright, I've made an executive decision. It's final. So why is my health so low? Kind of embarrassing. Oh, hello there. It's kind of embarrassing being that low on health that early on. Okay. A little bit sketchy there, but that's alright. Sometimes you have to get a little sketched out to survive. This is gonna be a little bit annoying. I want to try to get there because I see there's a little, there's a shop there. But the problem with that shop, okay, what is going on? The problem with that shop is that, okay, I got this down. Is that it's behind this damn wall. That's what the problem with that shop is. No, the problem with that shop is that I don't have any digging wands. So this is the only way I could actually get there. What do we got here? Let's see. Glimmer, freezing gaze, light, explosive projectile, or glittering field. Let me consult my little cheat sheet here. I made a little note card of potential wands I can make that aren't just the noob wands, but none of this really isn't included in there, so I think we're just gonna have to go with the complete noob wands in this case, which is fine. That's not a problem. I can live with that. Alright, come on. Come on. So, earlier today, one of my good friends reached out to me. Oh, there's a telly wizard. Hello. And so this friend reaches out to me and he's like, "Hey, you want to buy this game? You want to play this game together?" And usually, when it comes to things like that, The answer would be yes. Like, yeah, of course I'll play this game together with you, dude. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. But, this friend, love him to death, he has a tendency, a pattern, if you will. I've known him for like 7 years. He has a pattern of being like really excited about a game, convincing everyone around him to like play it and join him in the game and all of that, and then playing it like once or twice and then dropping it. And that's happened with a couple of games, happened with like Divinity, happened with Baldur's Gate, happened with a couple of other games that he really wanted me to play. And so I told him, like, I'm not buying any new games, dude, especially if we're going to play this game like once. And he kind of hemmed and he hawed and he was like, okay. All right, well, what if we go like halfsies on it or something? And I told him, like, hey, dude, I'll do it if you do this. If you buy the game for me straight up, I will Venmo you like a quarter of the game's price every time we play. So then if we play 4 times, right, if we play this game at least 4 times, then the game, I just pay for it, and you just get to play the game with your friend, and that's totally cool. Like, put your money where your mouth is, or I guess you can put your mouth where your money where your mouth is. I guess that works as well. That's basically that was my request. Because to me, like, okay, if you think you're gonna play this game at least 4 times, then it would make sense to do that, right? Because then it's like, okay, well, I'm confident I'm gonna play it at least 4 times. I'm confident that I'm probably gonna have fun with it, so I'm confident that I'm gonna get this game, and then we're gonna have fun together. But that's not what happened, right? This dude was like, no, let me think about it. Let me ponder. Let me consider I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. I'm dead. Yep. This dude was like, let me consider my options. It's like, my guy, what options are you considering? We're either gonna play this game at least 4 times, and then it's a no-brainer for you, or you were gonna trick me and get me to play this game with you once and then never again. And then, like, what usually happens is I don't really care about the game at first, and then I get really into it and I want to play. But then this dude doesn't want to play. This dude is like, no, I don't want to play this game anymore. It's like, okay, well, now I'm gonna play it alone after you convinced me to play this game with you. Like, you introduced me, you showed me the ropes, and then you leave me just straight up hanging there, dude. Anyway, so I'm gonna see if I'm gonna actually play this game. We'll see. We'll see if he agrees to my trade deal, my trade agreement. Oh god, this is the worst. This is the worst digging wand of all time. It's not really a digging wand even. It's a freaking. So what? My screen is like. Hold on. Am I centered? Yeah, I'm centered. Why does everything feel like it's a little? Why does everything feel crooked? Am I having a stroke? James Bond having stroke? My name is Brond. James Brond. Call me strong. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my friend. So we'll see if I actually even, you know, get to what you call it. Why is it the jungle? Actually, why is it the jungle here? So we'll see if my friend decides to, you know, take me up on that trade deal that I offered him. Or if what I think is going to happen is going to look into the game because he didn't really look at it too that much. He just, like, had to recommend it to him and be like, actually, you know what? I don't want to play the game that much. I don't want to put my money on the line. That's risky, dude. I think that's what's going to happen. Now, what would be funny if he was watching this stream right now and he was like, dude, what are you talking about? But I don't think he's watching it. I don't think he's a supporter. I think he's a fake fan. Total fake fan. Alright, there we go. Okay, sometimes, so one thing that's interesting with Noita, and Also, I don't know why these things are here. Like, I genuinely do not understand why these stupid things are here. Like, I think there's a biome modifier that I missed, but I don't know what it is. I have no idea what that biome modifier is. All right. Also, I'm kind of, where do I even go from here? Okay, I can go here. I'm just trying to make my way downtown, man. That's all I want to do. I just want to make my way downtown. Talking fast, walking fast. Get some gold. Get some wands. Okay, this is... And I think you can see now why I'm doing this little challenge. Because, you know, for someone who has 70 hours in this game, my skill in this game is, I think non-existent would be, I think saying non-existent would be very generous. Let's put it that way. So, that is why I am, you know, gonna train myself. Okay, why is this here? Why are these growing here? These are just pissing me off at this point. I mean, I guess that's why they're growing here, because they exist to piss me off. And because they exist to piss me off, they're doing their job. There's a worm somewhere around here. Is this one worm? This is probably like multiple worms. That's crazy. Interesting. But yeah, one thing that recently, you know, I'm kind of restarting, if you will. And I've restarted multiple times, so I think it's only fair to say that, like, it's like people who quit smoking. It's like, yeah, how many times have you quit smoking? Oh, like 400, dude. I'm so good at quitting smoking. It's like, yeah, I got you. I got you. I know exactly what you mean. It's kind of like that, right? It's like, yeah, I've started this YouTube journey so many times. And it's like, yeah, I've quit smoking like 525 times also, you know? Not me personally, but just in general. So... Jesus. Okay. All right. All right. Let's just get out of here. Let's just go. I had a whole plan of things I wanted to talk about, but we're just gonna go and get out of here. All right. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick little breather. I just want to check something on my Twitch dashboard. Where is it? But yeah, and one thing I'm doing is basically like I'm creating videos for this channel. But I'm also working on creating videos for the like a different channel that is basically a like IRL channel, if you will. Kind of like challenges, product review, look, just random things, IRL things, right? A real life channel. You can think of it as a productivity channel or whatever. I kind of like rock, actually. And I have this, you know, this grand vision of what I want to create and what I want to make and all of these things. And the problem is that what I'm creating is like so... Tinker with wands everywhere on the very first mountain? Are you kidding me? Okay, alright. Now we don't even need holy mountains. Now we're all set. We got Tinker with wands everywhere on the first holy mountain. Jesus. That is cracked. Alright. What wands do we have? Recharge time. I didn't even know I had this. That would have changed everything. Okay, hold on. I think this is going to run out of mana pretty fast. Because this also increases the cast delay by a little bit, yeah. I do like me some triplica bolt. Yeah. So I am just gonna actually keep this as my main wand then. My short range big boy wand. That's what this is. For self-defense. And then this, it's not bad. It's a little bit slow, but it's not horrible. And if I do this, it's gonna run out. Yeah, it's gonna run out way too fast. And And then what's the recharge on this? All right. So what are we going to do here? What are we going to do with these wands? Really good Castellane, and the recharge. It's a shuffle wand, though. This is a no shuffle, and I also have rock. Creates a mighty rock out of thin air. All right, so we're going to keep this as this. Actually, no. We're going to keep this as this. We're going to keep this as this. And then we're just going to get rid of this for now, because I can replace this wand. Wonderful. All right, so we have Tinker with Wands, which allows us to tinker with wands, not just in Holy Mountains, but everywhere. 2 solid wands, full health. Okay. This is actually a pretty damn good spot to be in this early on. This is a nice spot to be in. Let's see how we can ruin this and mess it up for everyone. But going back to what I was talking about, right? So I'm creating these videos, and really the only 2 I've created so far is like literally the video of like, hey, I'm going to do this challenge, and then a review of a one wheel I bought. And I have this like this big idea of like what I want it to look like, and all of the like the color grading I want to do, which at this point I can't do because I recorded it wrong. And I had this like vision of what it would look like, and I'm looking at the edit and I'm like, dude, this is so far from what I want it to look like, and from like what I know good content and like good videos are. Like maybe you'll get 100 views. Like that would be very I don't want to say lucky, but that would be very like high. That's like my max, my high hopes. And this kind of reminded me of this one thing. I think it's Ira Glass who said it. And it's basically like you get into creating art, or whatever you consider to be art, right? Because you have some sort of or some semblance of good taste, basically. And by good taste, like, it just means that like you know what you want to create and what looks good or what doesn't look good. And you have the taste, but you don't have the skills. And I'm finding myself in this, like, I don't know if I have quite the taste, but I do know that I know what I like and what I want it to be, and it's not there yet. And so what I'm hoping is that my skills within this next year do catch up to my taste. Because, oh, I can dig through it with this, right? Yeah, okay. Because that is one of the things that's like really frustrating, is to have this vision in your head of what you want to do and you want things to look like. And then you realize that like that vision in your head is actually, like, you have no idea how to turn that vision into reality and turn that vision into something that you know is actually corresponds with what you imagine in your head. And then there's another thing with that, which is literally just like create 100 things, right? Because originally I was thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna really focus on creating like the best video possible, and I'm gonna go from there. I'm just gonna create the best thing ever, because I know what I need to do, I know how to make it, whatever it is, right? I'll spend 3 months on a video and it's gonna be the greatest thing ever. But what I'm realizing is that idea of like quality, quantity over quality, at least in the beginning, does seem to actually make a lot of sense. In terms of that, like, it's, if you're just producing things just for the sake of like, okay, I just got to get something out and not focusing on improving anything, probably not. But if you are creating things and try to improve every time you create something, so it's kind of like the idea of create 100 things and get better at it, then I do think that quantity in the beginning is a lot more beneficial. At least that's what I'm betting on. Because then it allows you to iterate and really experiment. Because you're not going to re-record certain things for like one video 20 or 30 times. You're not going to, or at least I'm not. Maybe other people are. I'm not going to do that. There's no way. Right. You're not going to, you know, re-edit the same part of the video 30 times. But you will create, you know, if you're creating 30 different videos, you will end up recording 30 different things. You will end up recording 30 different, whatchamacallit, 30 different, like, different edits, creating 30 different edits, right? And so basically what I'm saying is that allows you to put in a lot more like deliberate practice, if you will. How do I get to the fungal caverns? Actually, how? How do I get there? Can I get there through here, maybe? Like, I know they're to my left. I know they're right there. I just need to get there. Can I get through here, maybe? I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna try to create... I don't know if it's gonna be 100 videos within the next year. 100 seems pretty... 100 seems pretty hefty, was what I'll say. Does this even do any explosions? Okay, come here. Alright. 100 seems like a lot. And I don't know if I can manage 100 videos. But I mean, I can definitely do like, you know, 30 videos. And then, you know, from the things I learned creating those 30 videos, you know, hopefully my 30th video is a lot better than my first one. You know, one can hope. One can only dream of getting better. Oh, Lord. Okay. One can only dream of... How did I get poison on me? I didn't even run under his little stream. So yeah, that is my plan. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm not even gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna, what is it? That's Flamoxium. Could I fly up there, actually? Let's just fly up here. Hold on. Let me just get up here. Yeah. God dang it. Let me just get up somewhere where I feel relatively safe. Can I pick it up? I can. Beautiful. And then I can do that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just wanted to destroy that little acid thing. Because I don't feel safe with all of those explosives over there. It's a little sketchy, a little risky. And then let's pour some water down here so this acid is no longer acid. I don't really like that. Alright, so there's a wand right there. There's a... I gotta get rid of this nest, though. Oh, okay. Guess we're doing it this way. But yeah, this wand combo was actually quite nice. Because I can basically, like create a little almost like shield with all of these little particles. And then, yeah, there we go. Create like a little bullet shield out of these. I forget what this does. What does that ghost do? You live and you learn, but I didn't learn. Oh, Lord. Why are there always so many enemies in these freaking caverns? Come on. Come on. What was I talking about? I lost track. I locked in too hard. I lost track of what I was talking about. Oh, right, 100 videos, right. So that is the goal, that is the plan. I'm still gonna be trying to, like, create basically videos that I would consider, like, you know, quality-ish. But they're not necessarily, like, gonna be the greatest thing of all time, if you... Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm screwed. Why is... Oh my god. Okay, this last 9 seconds. Oh! Alright. So the question is, do I just run away? Because these wasps are killing me. Like, I haven't been able to get past any of them. And as much as I'd like the wand right there at the top. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make my way downtown. I'm gonna skip the fungal caverns. Because 30 HP. Hold on. I have to ban. I have to ban someone. I gotta ban that phrase, actually. Hold on. Ban words. Is there a ban phrase? No. Okay, no. I can't ban a phrase. That's sad. I was gonna ban the whole, like, tired of streaming a 0 line, because that's the line all of these dudes use. All of these bots use when they're going through chat to promote stuff. But that's just, I don't know. Add mana? And add reduce recharge? My, oh my. This game's really spoiling me today. I mean, considering that I had Tinker with wands everywhere, this is the first one. Okay, toxic immunity plus life, faster movement. Hold on, what's next? Next is... we got Ice Town, we got Hisi Base, we got Jungle. Toxic actually for that isn't that useful. Let me just get +1. Let me just get an additional life then. That's going to be a little bit easier. Let's get the add mana and then reduce recharge time. I'd like to buy this, but I have no... So what I think I can do... hold on. So this one does this right now. And this one does this. And the recharge time on this is 0.45. This reduces by 0.33. Okay, what if I do that? Huh, no. That doesn't work. Okay, I thought it was cooking here for a little bit, but I'm not cooking. And this is a shuffle wand, so that's not going to work there either. Okay, so I need a better wand. That's what I need here. Because even if I put something like, I don't know, let's just say, you know, this here. That actually makes it worse. That's kind of funny. That makes it better. But then... okay, I see. So I am just gonna keep this as is then. And then I'm gonna... can I do something? Where did I throw that? This is like 90% of the game is just trying to figure out what I can actually do with the spells that I have. What's the recharge on this? 0.45? Oh, and that increases cast delay. So this actually goes against the reduced recharge. Okay, so what I'm seeing is I just really need a better wand. Well, tell me something I don't know. Alright, I'll just do this for now. Actually, no, that's pretty bad. Because the recharge time ended up being really bad. What if I do that? Okay, versus this. Okay. Yeah, let's do a rapid fire one. Let's do this. And then let's keep this right here like that. There we go. Still not a bad start. Still a very, very solid start with the Tinker with Wands and the extra life here at the beginning. I'd like some better. What is this again? I got Flamoxium, Poly, and... okay, let's just test something real quick. I want to see if maybe I somehow... no, okay, alright. I was just testing to see if I somehow got the thing that can create the, what is it? The alchemical precursor, if you will. Oh. Nice. So no alchemical precursor for me, but I am looking for a wand. Because if as soon as I find a good wand here... yeah, please let me out. As soon as I find a good wand, I can replace... or I can at least modify the wands I have. That's the beauty of Tinker with Wands everywhere. And the fact that we got it in the very first Holy Mountain is actually... actually kind of cracked. Oh, that's a turret right there. No, that's not a turret. That's just an angry guy. It's just an angry little man. Angry little... oh my god. Angry little goblin. Nice. Okay. Dude. Is there a... what is it called? It's not a boss. What is it called? I call it the Birth Mother. That's not the right name. The one that spawns all of those little minions. Mafia boss? I don't know. Whatever it's called. I don't like it. I am not a fan. Nice. Alright, there we go. And going back to the topic of making videos, This obviously, this stream, is going to be part of the 100 videos challenge. In fact, it's going to be more than 100 just because if I'm, you know, going to make one video out of each Noita stream, that's already going to be 100 streams, 100 videos. I consider doing one video per run, but honestly, that's going to get just really bad because some runs are like literally 2 seconds, so then I can't really do anything from that. So I don't like this area. I don't like this. Let's see if I can kill it with this at least. There we go. Thank you. Oh, what is going on over there? There's a whole ass party, and I was not invited. Oh, I'm used to that. Haha. Nah, JK, I am so popular, and I go to all of the parties. Every party that happens in my town, I know about it, and I hear it. Oh, honestly, imagine, like, I would be so exhausted. Like, I didn't even like going to parties that much when I was, like, you know, in college. And now it's like, yeah, party? What do you mean party, dude? You want to go party? I don't know about that. So I see people who are like super clubbers, and I mean, I hope they enjoy it, right? Like, I hope they, you know, they're doing what they like, and they have fun and all of that. But I see people like that, I'm like, how do you, like, is that really fun? Whoa. Okay, this is interesting. What's the mana charge? 98. And the add mana at minus 30. Well, I mean, I might as well replace this one here. I don't lose anything by replacing that. So let's just take a look at this one just purely. Okay. Recharge is 0.55, cast delay is 0.22. So what if I... Okay. And then what if I... Wait, no. What if I do that? Still too slow. Hold on. What if I just... Trying to figure out the right order. And if I do that... You know, so it has to be this? No. It has to be this. Da 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 da. Okay, anything I can do to improve this? Because I don't think adding this here will actually... That actually makes it slower. Right. Does this add... This adds cast delay. So actually, theoretically, this would be... What? 0.55 minus 0.33. I think, so wrapping is happening, right? Because this triggers on this, add mana looks towards it. It doesn't see anything, so it wraps around to fire this. And then I get the recharge time. But then I get double, do I get double reduced recharge on that? I have to look in the next Holy Mountain, I'm not actually sure. But actually, let's make this my main one now. Because now I can actually use this infinitely. And this one's fine, but it doesn't go, what's the word? It doesn't go far enough. That's a problem with this wand. Also, I need some sort of, like, good explosive, because this thing here is just not good. Like, what's the explosion size on this? Hold on. Okay, let me just remove this from here, because this wand is just trash. What's the explosion size on this? Hold on. I mean, I think I can get through here. Maybe? Yeah, that works. Okay, hold on. I don't know why I just did that, but I didn't hurt myself. There we go. There we go. The game heard me. You asked for bombs, and the game hath given you bombs. Beautiful. Okay. This still isn't really good enough for Hisi base. Oh. Okay, well. Flammable gas. Alright. There we go. Let's just Just get rid of that a little bit. I don't know why that's coming from there, but that's kind of cool. I don't know if I've seen that before. Probably have. Probably just didn't realize that I've seen it. All right, so there's a turret here. Any turrets? Any turrets? It doesn't look like it. Turrets are the bane of my existence in this. I'm not going there. I am not going to the temple of whatever that is. Not yet. Temple of Ancient Arts, I think, is what it's called. Okay, steel is unbreakable. I forget. And this also uses up all the spells at once. That is not what I want. So let me actually just do that and then get rid of that. There we go. Because I was using up the bombs like all at once. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hold on. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. There we go. There we go. There we go. So satisfying. Turret there. Let's just... Yeah. Let's just bomb. There we go. Not a bad wand. Could be a good, like... Oh no, the mana charge speed is freaking horrible. I'll take Death Cross, actually. Because that could be a fun thing to put on a wand, like, for maybe killing the alchemist, or like basically a wand that delivers a payload, if you will. Okay, so that is a holy mountain there. Let's just check to the right and to the left of us. I want to experiment with those potions to the left of me a little bit. I want to see if I can create the alchemical precursor. What? Huh? What was that? Just a random red thing flying by me. What happened there? Okay. So first we put some chaotic poly. Then we put a little bit of this. Then we put a little bit of this. How do I drop this without breaking it? Okay. And then drop this as well. And then I'm just gonna pick this up, and then pick this up, and I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this in there. No. Okay. And then just this for just... Yeah, okay. So that didn't do anything. Alright, wonderful. Well, in that case, I am just gonna chuck that over there. Excuse me? There we go. What do I have? Invisibilium, Accelerarium. I'll keep these, actually. These are pretty good. These are solid potions to have in your tool belt. I don't know why I have Polymorphin in here. Like, I guess I can use it to escape Holy Mountain. Yeah, I'll use it to escape this Holy Mountain. That's what I'll use it for. Learned that trick last time I played. That I can actually use it to... Okay. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I hate turrets, but I can do this. Please. Okay, thank you. Learn that you can use polymorphine to actually escape holy mountains. And that you are polymorphed for 9 seconds exactly. So if you can time things well, which... I'm actually pretty bad at timing, not gonna lie, but I can at least count. You know, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, I forget what comes after 3, but then, you know, it all works out in the end, even if you forget how to count. Let's keep going to the right. I like the idea of continuing to explore while I still have this much health. Plus, also, there's like not really a... I don't have a strong... Okay, no. There we go. I don't have a strong need to actually explore right... To explore right now, other than finding a better wand. Which I guess is kind of a strong need. So never mind. I do have a strong need to explore. I lied. I do that a lot. Get used to it. Do I really have to bomb this? No, I don't. I was gonna really say, like, do I really have to bomb it to get out of this one little thing? I do see a wand up here, so let's sneak our way to here. What is electricity? Okay. And I gotta keep an eye on my health. Hello, Mr. Snowman. Yeah. Alright, Snowman eliminated. My job here is done. Hello? Hello? I love that these are affected by gravity, so... Oh, there's the boss. Oh, yikes. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can die. Thank you. That's a lot of blood. Doesn't one of these do something if it's mixed with blood? Hold on. No? No, I'm tripping. I'm just tripping. Okay. That's fine. I didn't need to know anyway. Acid ball's kind of cool. I don't really care about it, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of nice. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Homebrew teleport, not very useful. Burning trail. And a formation behind your back. I think I'll take this for burning trail, and then just take that out and then exchange it back for this. As soon as I kill all of these guys here. They're having a little party here. They didn't invite me, sadly. That was a lot of damage for one hit. Are you kidding me? What was that? Yeah, okay, so what I want is I actually want to... I don't want all of these. I'm not going to use all of them. That's plenty. Take 3 of these, take 4 of these, sure. And then let me just replace this and take this one, and then I'll just take this for now, why not? And actually I'll just throw this one out because I don't want to keep it there. And then actually, let's just head back here real soon. Like, let's explore a tiny bit. But I gotta be a little bit careful. My health is once again at pretty much one-hit levels. Which is not a... I was gonna say it's not a healthy place to be, but like, yeah, no shit. It's like, you go to the doctor, and the doctor's like, so what's the problem? And you point at your leg, and you're like, the bone is sticking out, and it's all gnarly, and you're like, doctor, I have a headache. Like, that's what I'm doing here. That doesn't work. So, alright. Was that? No. Oh, that's correct, okay. So let's... not dig straight down, but let's just go down and try to get out of... Thought I heard an enemy. There should be a holy mountain nearby around us. Yeah, I can just go back to this one. I'll just play it safe. I'll play it safe and sound. I like this run. I am gonna have to do some finagling with the wands here. But I do like this run. And I can also escape this holy mountain too, so that's good. What do we got? What do you got for me? I can't buy any of these wands. That's a problem. The only wand I can buy is this one. And that's a shuffle wand, which it's not bad stats for a shuffle wand. It is just gonna run out of mana. I do need a triple spell, actually. I need a triple spell, and then I can actually use this. Because here's the vision, right? The vision is this, triple spell, 1, 2, 3. I have to be careful not to, you know, not to... I don't need all of these. Not to fire this in, like, places where I can get hit. Dude? What? Magical arrow that casts another spell upon collision. Huh? What? Shuffle. Thank you for that. That's a good, I had a plan in my head. The plan did not work out, but I had a plan. Okay, then what do I do here? I guess I'll just take the reload. Just wasted it. Just bought a one that I don't actually need. Yeah, because I don't actually want just Death Cross. Just Death Cross is kind of mid. Is it self-targeting though? Hold on. So it does seem that it's targeting the fish, actually. Deadly energy that explodes. And I don't have any... But it's very short-lived. Alright, let's just go and try this out. This one is not good enough, and this one should not have this in here. Maybe we'll get a really good perk here. Mana and triplicate on it, on this one, the shuffle one. Let me just draw that. You know what? Maybe you just saved my life. Thank you, I can't read that. Dad Wrath? I think it says that. It's like blue on blue for some reason on my screen. Okay, but maybe you just did save me. Because that does actually work pretty well, even though it is a shuffle wand. Okay. Okay. We got this one, and then this one. It would be nice to get fire immunity here or something. I don't care about Trick Greed. Extra item in Holy Mountain. Every Holy Mountain you have discovered yet. I mean, I do have bombs. I can dig through things. Yeah, I'll just take extra item, and then I am just gonna... That's polymorphine blood potion. That's fine. I am gonna try to... Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's go with this professionally built wand and see what we can do here. PC base always terrifies me. And usually I... Like... Huh? Didn't really mean to kill the healer, but oh well. Shiny orb. Not gonna mess with that. Yeah. Look at that. So it's already chaos. But this wand... Nice catch. This wand is actually working out pretty darn well for me. And the plus is, it is a digging wand as well. So, well, it's like kind of a digging wand, right? It digs through soft surfaces. It doesn't dig through the really... Doesn't dig through rock and stone. That's also a different game. But, okay. Alright. Calm down. And it's not very good against robots either. And it's kind of unpredictable. Oh my god. I need to breathe. I'll take some of this gold. Let's go take this wand here. Maybe there's something good. I do see that turret there, so I'm just gonna do that. Alright. We're just gonna use this to dig then. That's fine. I don't care. Hello. That's fine. Locking in. Close range combat with the deadly weapon. It's just me and my big wand. Okay, this is a no shuffle. Lumi with a time. Oh god. I hate Lumi with the timer. I always get baited by it. Because I'm like, oh, it's a Lumi drill. It's like, yeah, it's a Lumi drill. That sucks. Hold on, what's the stats on this one, actually? 0.18, 0.52. Yeah, it's okay. It's kind of mid. Well, it's not mid, but it's not, like, incredible, I guess is the point. That dude has a wand. Let me just do a little bit of this. A little... Oh, that is the... out of all the wands he could have had, he had a freaking... Oh my god. A little tank spawning wand. Nice. And you're still alive. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let me just... Okay. Okay. We're good. I want to just go get this wand so no one else can pick it up. I'm gonna take a little damage. That's fine. I don't care. I don't even care. You can take the Lumi for now. Actually, pretty good stats as well. Only 3 things here. Okay, let me just get out of here. New Noita strategy, just deny wand pickups. Alright. I do want to keep... hold on. I'll throw that out. I want to clean up a little bit here while I have time. Because I do want to take actually the propane. Because I do love me some propane. And then I am just going to take just one of these just in case. And then, yeah, I'm just going to... Yeah, kind of trash, but whatever. And the reason I'm taking the propane is for probably the alchemist killing wand. And Lumi with timer is just, I don't know. Even though it's pointless and I don't actually use it, what wand is that? That's a shuffle wand. Oh wait, hold on. I can... It's a no shuffle. It will cast both of them. But how will it cast both of them? Let's do it in an open area. Okay. 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 That works. That actually works. Kind of. It doesn't explode. I need to add something more to it to explode, but I don't have any modifiers on it. Sad. Even Deathcross is not going to work for that. I mean, actually, I can test out my ID from before, right? Yeah. That's not bad. Yeah. That works. Add spark? Why am I stuck? I'm stuck in the terrain. Okay, I gotta... Hold on, I gotta mash. Okay, actually... Dude, you're kidding. You're actually kidding. I'm actually stuck in the terrain and it's not... You are joking me. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Look at that. It's like, it did the thing where it dug out the terrain, but it didn't actually... I still can't get out. I might have to like blow myself up or like use the Lumi with the... Oh my god. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Jesus. Okay. Very, very stressful. I'm assuming you're saying add spark to this one. But that would be like this though, right? So like the spark is just a follow-up. What if I do a burning trail, actually? Either on one or the other. That's not the right one. Oh wait, that's... I was trying to do a propane tank. Nope, nope. Okay, that's not safe. Because I'm wondering if burning trail will make it... Well, burn. And burning will make it explode. Trigger propane spark. Okay. I will try that in just 1 second as soon as I'm done. Trying to survive. It's kind of important. Oh, because it's a 2 cast. You're right, you're right, you're right. Hold up, I'm going to try this with this real quick. Because I feel like it's going to trigger at the same exact time. Oh, no, that's fine. Because that's the one that flies. Let's see. No. Doesn't seem to work. So I am probably just gonna keep this here like that. And keep my propane tanks for later. Alright. Let's go check out this one that I've been waiting for. Propane cross could actually... That's a good point. Propane cross could be interesting. Plasma beam orbit. Triple scout. Okay, hold on. This is a really good wand for me, actually. Let me just replace this for now. Okay. I'll take a couple of eggs. I'll throw this out. I'll take a plasma beam. I will throw out one of these. I'll take one of these. And then I'll take back this one because this one is terrible. Yep, there we go. Could be a good... Well, actually, hold on. I think I'm going to have to sacrifice this one instead. Because this is a good storage one. So I can just use it as a storage. But yeah, propane cross could actually work very well. Plasma beam. 4 plasma beams rotate around a projectile. Mana drain 100. This has enough charge speed for it. So I could do around a projectile. I don't know how that would work. Let me just... Okay, so it rotates around that. So then if I replace that with this... What? It seems to be... No, it's not working. Okay. Back to the lab again. It's gonna be my last attempt of this little propane dream. Yeah, it's not gonna work with the shuffle. I don't want to risk that. Because I could... Oh, wait. No, I do have a triple scatter here. So, here's what we do. Here's what we do. Yeah, it's also a shuffle wand. We find a non-shuffle wand that has enough spell slots for this. So it goes this, triple scatter, propane, probably this or some other explosion like a firebolt, and then it works. Then it's gonna work. For now, I am just gonna keep it as this basically. That's still a pretty good damage wand for... Oh! That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Would that work? Yeah. Okay. I like this wand. This is actually pretty good wand. So let's get some health, and then let's see if we can build our little propane. Our propane dream. Hank. What is it? Hank Mill? Hank. I forget what it's... Oh my god. Alright, we're not going that way. There's a lot of guys here on the left over there. So we are gonna... We're gonna be very brave. Hold on, let me just change the wands here. And we... Oh. Hello there, General Kenobi. We're just gonna dig through here. Instead, I don't care. I think this should be safer because I can get to the heart faster. I just ran into that. And out the plasma for... I will add that as soon as I am done here. Hold on. That's an interesting idea. Would it not? I think it's going to drain too much mana, no? I think it's going to drain a little, too much mana. Maybe not, though. Maybe I'm completely incorrect. I have a second here. Oh, I see, I see. Hold on. Because this wraps around to here. So it goes this takes a project Dang, good idea. We got a Noita expert here. Honestly, that's... Yeah, don't shoot at close range. Point taken, because then I am gonna die. But this does pretty much like insta-melt enemies. Like even... Oh. Yeah. Insta-melt. Alright, nice. Learn something new. It's a very non-standard wand. But also that's what I love about Noita, right? You can just build the stupidest or the most awesome freaking things ever, depending on how you look at it. Oh wait, also. Let me just... Yeah, I think I see enemy here and here, but I think I'm relatively safe in this spot. I'm just gonna go here. What I wanted to do was actually... Because I do have this triplicate here, right? Because right now what's happening is I'm wrapping, so it's doing this. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll deal with that later. We'll find a non-shuffle wand that's actually good, and we'll go from there. Because the propane dream is still very much alive. I don't have a close range wand now, though. Wrapping and reliable on shuffle. Yeah. So my biggest issue is biggest issue right now is health. Ah, yeah. I'm screwed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, extra life. Ooh, okay. Well, I don't have an extra life. I no longer have an extra life. I actually, last run I had, I got an extra life as well. And then I was like, oh, I still have an extra life. And I was being like very not careful at all. And then I died from a trap. And I was like, wait, why did I die? Like, why did I die twice? Why are my extra life triggered? It's because you freaking used up your extra life like 5 levels ago, dude. That's why I didn't trigger, because it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, God. Okay. How is he not dead? Thank you. Thank you. Please just die. Thank you. Alright. Can I just please... just get out of here? Please, Lord, show me the way. I'm not even religious, but just please show me the way. Oh, that's probably not a good idea. Is it gonna explode? Hello? Is that a shuffle? That's a shuffle. Light shot is pretty good, actually. Double anti-homing. Okay, so let me just... real quick. I don't have enough storage. Well, really all I want is this. Actually, I do have enough storage. Oh, wait, what's the always cast on that one? Lava to blood. Okay, that can actually be pretty helpful. Just mana to blood, or lava to blood, excuse me. That can be pretty helpful. Hopefully, though, I can get enough damage resist to where I don't need that. Okay, and let me just put some of these in here, just so I know what I'm thinking of. Because light shot can be good with the bounce. Alright. Let's very carefully, I see you. Thank you! Thank you! Okay, 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 okay. Alright, alright, we've made it. We've made it. Made it. Welcome to the jungle. Coming out on... Ooh, what is that spell? Critical on wet. I can't buy any of these, but it's fun to look at them. Any really good wands here? This one's alright. This one, That's just a random explosion. I thought that was the gods getting angry. 0 cast delay. Horrible recharge time, though. Yeah, nothing really that good here. Kind of disappointing. Let me just refill on water real quick because, well... Because... we're going to the jungle. And that means fire, and a lot of it. Let's see. Freeze liquid, pig greed. I'm sorry, I'm not taking any of that. None of these are great. Item radar, projectile leader, projectile duplication. I hate duplication because it makes you more vulnerable. I mean, I guess projectile leader. Just a little safety from some projectiles, I guess. And then this goes here as well. Yeah. Okay. And I still have this here. Yeah, it's not gonna make the gods angry, is it? Eater's okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's nothing much I could do. I'm not gonna recharge either here. I'm just gonna save this. I'm gonna save this holy mount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The double on the main one as well. Where would I put it though? Like, what do I want to double? Hold on. Let me just deal with this real quick. Before I figure out what I want to double. Jesus Christ. It really is welcome to the jungle. Holy shit. Please give me some recharge, Lord. Oh my god. Alright. Just on the end. I guess I never actually use shuffle wands unless they're really, like, really good. Right? So, my understanding of shuffle wands is basically non-existent. And like, if they're really good, I mean by like, just really good speed where I can just go brrr, right? That's pretty much the only time I actually use, ever use shuffle wands. Wait, let's go see if we can find us a better wand. Just a good old, no shuffle. Make sure I'm always stained. Make sure I kill all the spiders. What is that? Levitation, that's fine. So my understanding and my knowledge of shuffle wands is very limited. I mean, my understanding of non-shuffle wands is also very limited, but it's definitely better than shuffle wands. At least. I do see that my... What a snipe! I don't even know where that came from. Just got straight up sniped in my face. Ooh. MLG Pro. Using this as an actual skill. Single pill, so take some of the random away. Right, that's fair. We're only using it for a triplicate, so that's good. That's kind of nice, though. This is a little projectile defense. Actually kind of helpful. That's a explodey thing, no? And I do still have bombs. Yeah, so let's just use that here. Alright. Stain myself. I didn't even stain myself. That's fine. Alright, and then this is... Can I just go through here? I can't just go through here. Alright. That will destroy that. Yeah. So I should be pretty safe here. Please? Ooh. Ooh. This is actually really good. This is actually really good. Look at that. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just gonna get rid of that. I do like keeping light if I can. Alright, but then... So what happens if I just keep it as is for now? Let me just try it. Okay. So it does lose a little bit. So I probably actually want to add mana at the beginning. Ooh, it does hurt me though. Yeah, look at that. The plasma's hurting me a little bit. I think it's just the angle that I'm firing at. Yeah. It's kind of risky. But it is my only real damage one, though. Hold on, let me replace the... Move things around. Oh, because this one only had 3 slots, right? That was the problem with this one. Wasn't there something I wanted to do with the triplicate? Because the fact that this is hurting me is... I think the best way to put it is not ideal. Because I think I want a triplicate for this, right? Because I wanted to do the... Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm just gonna use this here for now. Because the fact that this just randomly started hurting me is a little sketchy. Trigger mana double 2 spells light. Jesus. Alright. I'm officially retiring. Trigger mana double 2 spells light, right? Trigger mana double 2 spells light. Because the light also wraps. And light is 1 mana drain. Maybe something different than this, though. I only have one of these. Fire trail, I'm not proof to fire. Plasma beam, I'm gonna remove that. Alright. Honestly, at this point, my best option is just to go down. Like, just keep going down. Like, maybe I'll find a Lumi or something. Lumi ping pong path, or chainsaw, or something. Oh. Alright. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't really do that much damage, but I think I'm gonna have to... It's either this, or actually me killing myself. And considering that's not ideal, with the level of health that I have. Okay, come on. You really chased me all the way over here. So the problem is, if I go to the next holy mountain, the only digging thing I have is a trigger Lumi. And while I can go back to the, the previous holy mountain, that doesn't really do much for me. Decisions. Like, even if I kill all of the... It's kind of scary leg. Even if I kill all of these, I still have the issue of having been not blessed with a good wand. Or I guess, I have a good wand-ish. The problem is, the good wand hurts me. Hello, polymorphine. That's wonderful. We're just gonna ignore that. Alright. I guess just keep digging down. That's all I can do for now. Check out this area real quick, see if there's anything. Yeah, because I did see a little wand shimmer. 2 wand shimmers, actually. Interesting. So this can work. Maybe one of these wands is going to be my savior. Okay, that's... Maybe this other... Ooh, I'm gonna... I'm gonna head out. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Yeah, I can't afford any of these wands. Well, let's see if there's anything good that they do have. They do have... There is one with a chainsaw. 2 chainsaws, actually. And it's 1370, so I'm 1,000 short. Okay. That's good to know. If I can get 900 cash in the next floor, I can go back here and buy the chainsaw. Last one was this. It's not a bad wand per se. It's not a great wand either. It's kind of on par with the ones I have. This is the best. What is that though? What's that spell? I mean, I can't buy any of them anyway, so I still have to go to the next floor, survive, get enough money, and then go back up. So the plan's already kind of fucked. I'll just best stats. I mean, the stats are good, but I think they're on par with this, no? 146, 680, 195, 450, 146. So this one I have is actually better than this last one. It does do 2 spells per cast, and you can do more spells. So I guess that's the benefit. With a slightly larger capacity. Yeah. Dog is going to be trouble. What is dog? Steve? I don't know what dog is. I'm not familiar with that vernacular. Oh, damage. That makes a lot more sense. If I get electrical immunity, I might be able to do something with chainsaw on this. But either way, I have to keep going because I don't have enough money for any of this. Oh! Speaking of electrical immunity, autocorrect, no worries, no worries. I was like, dog. Because sometimes, you know, there's like the dragon, there's those things like, what's the dog in Noita? I know the dog in me, I don't know the dog in Noita. That's different. And I do actually want to... I am gonna recharge here. Just in case. Okay. I think... if I play it safe, and I play it smart, and I play it... Oh, wait, hold on. This is... what if I do something like... no, I don't like Death Cross. Good luck, sir. Lunch done for me. Lunch? Wow. Big time difference. Hope you have a good one. Thank you, Dathrath, for following and also helping out. Honestly, probably could not have made it this far without your help. So hopefully, I'm not going to die. Hope you have a good rest of your... I guess it is the rest of your day. Yeah, work day. Hope you have a good one. I'm going to keep testing some things here then. What can I do here, right? Because if I do that... no. No, no, no. Combine those two, that's not gonna help. Okay, yeah, I think it has to be... damage here is 10, damage here is 5. This creates another projectile. Can remove light. I would do more like this, I think. Do that, and then this. And then this creates another projectile, which is gonna be a Lumi with the timer. I think that's gonna be really bad for mana. And something that explodes. What if I do Lumi with a timer with a plasma beam orbit? Oh, this is gonna be bad. Hold on. What? Okay, that's not what I thought would happen. That was a horrible, horrible attempt. That's probably gonna kill me, yeah. That's an interesting idea. Basically, I need something, I need to deliver enough damage in one hit or something like that. What if I do slime? I know I got rid of the other one, but like, what if I just do slime? No, because it doesn't explode immediately. That's the problem here. I think I might have to go back to the self-mutilating wand, honestly. I might have to go back to... was it this? Let's just do this once. And then if I double it... I think actually having the doubling in there is what hurts me. Okay, no, it's not. That's not just what hurts me. Sadly, that's not it. I need cast from a distance. That would be helpful. Okay. I am gonna keep light. I am gonna... What was the order you said? Trigger mana, double 2 spells. Sure. And I do have electrical immunity, but I have no electrical spells. Alright, what does this do? Alright. Every hit Huh. I could speed it up, technically. It does make it deal 0 damage. Hold on. Yeah, the whole thing does 0 damage then. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, and this really only does 15 of this technically. But I don't know if the plasma bolt is really being accounted for that. Okay, and then this does how much? What's my best here? Trigger mana, double 2 spells light. But then the light doesn't apply to all of these. Hold on. Yeah, 60 damage is really bad for this point. And I know I'm spending a lot of time here. But that's because the choice is either spend a lot more time here and try to figure something out, or just die. And then replay that whole area all over again. And I don't want to replay that whole area all over again. That doesn't sound ideal to me. That doesn't sound fun. Well, I mean, that's kind of the point of this game, but still. And Death Cross does 75 explosion. 75 explosion damage. Like, there's something to the idea of delivering a Death Cross with this. Okay, let's do something else here. Let's try... Let's try this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move all of this over here. And I am going to do a magic arrow, a triple scatter spell, a Death Cross slime ball. I probably do need the recharge in mana as well here. It's probably gonna be something like, let's just do just the mana first. So what does that look like? Oh, the slime ball doesn't actually do anything immediately, though. Right, I forgot about that. That's kind of annoying. But I could do maybe something like that, then. Did I destroy the statue? Just disappeared on me? Okay, let's go. Let's go to the other statue, then. I think it was something like this. I don't actually need all the mana here. Oh, and plus this actually like this chases. This is a what is it called? A homing. Deathgrass is kind of homing. So how fast can I fire this? Actually pretty fast. It does use up quite a lot of mana though. Where the 0.25 is fine. Okay. And this is 1 mana drain. Yeah, so I can fire a lot of these, but the recharge on messes it up though. What if I do that? Okay. That can actually work. Because then I'm doing damage with the arrow. And then each time it hits, this is also doing damage. I don't think I need the triple spell though. I think I can just use this then. Or does this help wrap? Because it's one. I think this helps wrap. Yeah. Okay. So I have this wand. I think I'm just gonna put this here. Why not? And I'm gonna go and hope for the best. Awesome. At least this gives me a chance of survival. I don't think it's a big chance. I don't think I'm gonna be very, very successful. But it's a chance. All right, let's poly myself. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I'm in the vault. Actually, my first time getting here in quite a while. Oh! Alright, so the damage is not... Good thing I have electricity immunity. But the damage is not damaging. That is... straight up pitiful. And the Death Cross actually doesn't do anything against these guys unless I hit them directly. Oh, ay. Ay. This is not good. I see some things there. It's like I can kill things that don't move super fast. Or that don't have a shield. It's probably the best way of putting it. But anything that like has some sort of shield or anything like that, I'm pretty much dead on arrival. Yeah, and the mana recharge is kind of slow. Alright, well. It was a good run. It was a... Yikes! You're kidding. It was nice while it lasted. Dude. What does that wizard even do? All right, it means the spells can hurt me. All right, hold on. Yeah, and I need to gather 800 more gold. For a potentially better wand. It's not even like a guaranteed better one. It's just like, oh, I think that one might be a little bit better. Oh, yeah. This is great. This is peak Noita. I mean, it is kind of cool that even like last area, the wand that D-Roth helped me create did actually work out pretty darn well, right? That's kind of cool. I was not actually expecting that to happen. I was thinking that... Is that guy dodging? Are you dodging my attacks? Freaking anime, bro. Okay, there we go. That I survived with like a very I'd say standard wand. More of a... Oh, what the heck? Ew. Where's that coming from? Get out of here. Okay, that's coming from like all the way over there. The easiest way of dealing with that is just not. I do need to adjust myself a little bit though. Woo. All right. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna be very, very, very careful. Yeah, like when people are like when they move like this. Oh, what? I think that's actually the first time I've encountered this, you know, the flamethrower guy. At a point where I wasn't doing enough damage to not kill him before he got to me. Also, these death crosses just aren't working. I think I have to accept reality. The death crosses were actually a horrible idea. Okay, maybe... Look, maybe this is stupid. Or maybe the world isn't ready to accept my genius yet. Because what happens if I actually hit an enemy with this? Let's find out. Come here. Yeah, so it actually goes and hits them. And I do have toxic immunity, right? Do I? Hold on. Hold on. I thought I had toxic immunity. I think I only have electrical immunity, though. Okay, are we done? Electrical extra item, taker with wands. I don't have toxic immunity. And that doesn't even do that much damage, so honestly, I'm just gonna replace that with this. And I think that works. Because then these projectiles, they keep going and they actually hit the enemy after. It's actually not bad, not even bad damage, honestly. Pretty bad health, but not bad damage. Also, I need to be gathering gold. What am I doing? Why am I just... Literally the whole goal of this was to create a good enough wand so I can go around and gather gold. And then I decided, like, nah, I see the plasma. See the robot. See the danger bunny. Danger bunny. Why am I calling a robot a danger bunny? There's a wand over there. I could maybe benefit from that. You can have that bomb there, my friend. I'm not even gonna try to... Do I need the recharge on this? I do. I do need the recharge on this. Do I need the triple scatter spell? I don't think it really makes much of a difference. Okay. There's a wand around here. I see you. Hold on, let me just try something. I'm gonna do one of these. And then, if I need to, I'm just gonna really quickly reset this here. Because that was No, that goes here. Alright. I thought I was gonna kill him. There we go. There we go. That spawned quite a lot of those, but that worked. That freaking worked. Also, I feel like this should be like this, no? No, let's flip that over. No? Yeah, the recharge is too much there with this. I don't need the triple scatter spell. Okay, so this was actually the better way of doing it, it seems like, which is weird. You would think that... Okay, whatever. Spiral Arc and Glue Ball. Spiral Arc can actually be quite helpful, maybe, for Lumi. It's not, like, incredible. But it's not bad. And I am just going to move all of these to here. Alright. 52 HP in a dream. 900 health. Or 900 gold, excuse me. I forgot they were targeting! I saw Plasma Ball! Okay, hold on. I'm locking in. Ooh! Not you! Please. Not like this. Not like this. Not like there's a holy mountain right there. Wait, hold on. Hold on. It's just... Oh, wait, actually, that's a pretty, really good recharge. Whoa. My God. Alright, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Woo. We got it. We got this. This is the run. I still don't have enough money to buy a good wand, but I have this. And I'm not talking about the Loomies. Loomies can honestly kindly fuck off. What I'm talking about is this wand. Because even though the mana max is that, the charge speed is 790. So I think... No? Do I even need the recharge? Riddle me this. That increases cast delay. This. Okay, so it gets to 180. Ish. It's not bad. It's not great. I don't think Lumi really does that much damage. Oh, but that gets to 180 without these. Each of these also does 15 per this. So that's, what is that? Does that shoot 18 of those or 16 of those? Something like that? Interesting. And it's weird that mana is an issue. Because this, so this does 35, 1, 25, 25. So that's 50, 85, 86 mana. This goes minus 30, so it's 56. So it's 56 mana. But then the recharge speed is so fast that it just breaks the wand. Okay. Also, I should pick up health real quick. Just to feel better about my situation. Okay. So here's the deal. If I can get any sort of like... What do we have here? We do have a homing one. Accelerative homing, even. And we do have mana to damage is not great. Not for me, not for this build. Quantum Split, Magic Bolt with Trigger, Saw Blade Orbit, Plasma Beam Cross. Okay, so accelerative homing could actually be nice. I am only 5,000 gold too poor to afford it. And also, can I build a dig-in one with this? Like, that seems kind of silly, right? A dig-in one with a trigger Lumi. I can. Okay, so I can have a Lumi doing damage. It's just not Ping Pong Path, it's Spiral Arc Lumi. Which is a little bit less than ideal. I also have this, but I don't think that changes anything. Yeah. Not for this one. What if I chain the Lumi together? No, it's too much. Because then this is a... Okay, so I have a digging wand. The only problem is that it's also my main wand. Well, hold on. No, I do need to add mana. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna have this here. I'm gonna move this here. I'm gonna get rid of that. Gonna keep the Lumi around here as my digging wand. And I think this, and I'm gonna add light to it as well. Where's... Oh, did I get rid of the light? I did get rid of the light wand. Whatever, okay. This is gonna be my main wand. Fires and bursts of 3. Not incredible, but it works. And I guess I could put the Lumi on this. Because if I move this over, is that enough? No. No, so I have to move... Basically, I have to do this. I have to go... let me just... I have to go like 1, 2, 3. And then this works. And then I have to go like 1, 2, 3. And then this works. Yeah. That's interesting. And if I do a double spell? Honestly, that's probably better. What if I double spell this? No. Okay, yeah. Wait, what if I double spell this and triple spell this? Yeah, no, it messes up my, Alright, but at least we never run out of mana here. Okay. So I have a dig-in wand. It's the same as my main wand, but it's at least it is one. I'm just gonna keep this here because why not? I'm not gonna ping pong path, or I'm not gonna spiral arc path it. I mean, I guess I could. This does how much damage? 10 damage. Okay, let me actually test real quick something. That's also not the right order. I want to go test how much damage the Lumi does. The infinite Lumi does on... where's the statue? Right, it does it. It just destroys the statue. I forgot. Right, of course. Is there a thing... Hold on. Is there a thing where if I remove the spells from the mountain, they become free? Is that something I remember correctly? Is that a thing? Is that a feature? I think then I can just kill Steve. Okay. I need lightning. Because I have explosion immunity, I have electricity immunity. So now lightning would do no damage to me and would be infinite damage to everyone around me. So I could... Can I control this, though? That's the question. Hold on. I think I can. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. I am gonna kill Steve in this mountain. I'm gonna kill Steve by creating a little cubby hole like this. Let me just keep damaging it. There we go. I just gotta be careful not to... there we go. Oh, wait, I have explosion immunity. Why was I worried? He can't hurt me. Now, the reason I killed Steve is because what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna dig up here. I am gonna go back. And I am going to want to see if I can find... I don't have any... Yeah, I am gonna, I think, just keep this here as this. Like, I can still do some damage if needed. But now I can use this Lumi here to just dig up, go back, go into the previous holy mountain, and then get the lightning spell from there. Because, like, while this Lumi is good, it's basically close quarters combat. Like, the range on this, as you can see, is not a... Well, actually, what if I... It doesn't actually go that much further. Right, like it goes further, but I don't know what the damage on this would be now. It definitely digs. Alright, let's find out. The damage is 0. The damage was literally 0. That's good to know. What's this wand? Oh, that's the one that I had. That's the one I dropped. Give me that. Give me that light. Also, I don't need a bomb wand anymore. I'll keep some of the bombs just in case. Okay. I don't need the light shot anymore. Yeah, that range is kind of crap. Like, I can kill things, but the problem is... The problem is also that I destroy the gold when I kill it. I can kill things, but I have to be very close to them. Which is why, like, ping pong path or something like that would be nice. Or accelerated shot or whatever. But honestly, I am going to just play it safe. And I am just going to go back to that other mountain. Because I do want to test out the lightning. Oh, Lord. Let me get this one here. Oh, there's a sprinkly spore pod. That's also good. And a summon missile. Okay. Okay. Kind of crappy wand. Energy splitter bolt. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of keep this as another storage wand, but also this spore pod can actually be quite helpful with I think a piercing modifier, I believe. Also, this is annoying because this can hit random things around you, and so then I might just like get spilled and like, oh, there's polymorphine. Why is there polymorphine here? Well, it's because, you know, there was a 1 pixel off screen that I didn't see. That frickin', oh my god. 1 pixel off screen that I didn't see that had a pixel of polymorphine in it, and now I'm dead. I think that's enough to buy the thing that I wanted, right? Watch me get there and the actual like lightning bolt be ridiculously horrible. We'll see. I don't actually think it's gonna be bad. I've used it before, I just don't know. I just don't remember how good it actually was. And yeah, I am just gonna dig into the mountain this time. Oh, hello there. What's up, gooners? What's up, gooners? You gooning? Hell yeah. Goon squad up. Is that a Uko right there that I just saw? Alright, goodbye. I am not messing with that. And apparently I can't even get up here. Alright. I could actually polymorph myself into this mountain. Which is probably not a great idea because there's enemies all around me and I can die and be freaking murdered by them. Great idea, man. Great idea. Let's polymorph to the mountain and have Steve completely destroy me. Okay, no, I think we're good. We're good, right? We're good? We're good? Alright. It's morphin' time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't get far. I can't get high enough with this. I see. Alright. I didn't realize. I didn't realize he couldn't polymorph back up. Alright, we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way then. We're gonna anger the gods. Is Steve even here? He's angry, but where is he? Hello? Is anybody home? Hello? Apparently not. I do hear a Nuko though. I'm like uncomfortably close. Okay. Alright, which one? So this had a... Yeah, this is a pretty good one in general. But what I wanted was this, because it's got a chainsaw. Yeah, I wanted this wand. Because the stats were kind of trash. What did I want here? I keep the spore pod. I don't really care about all the eggs. Keep the missile. I'll keep the TNT and the large firebolt. I'll keep the triplicates. And then I am gonna buy this one here. And now it's morphin' time. What we're gonna do is... Oh, why does this hurt? We are gonna build a god tier wand out of this. Okay, hold on. Before we do that though, this actually is really scary. The Uko's scaring me, dude. Even though I have I have explosion immunity and electrical immunity. That's fine. Anyway, I am gonna kill him first. Like he's just bothering me. It's like I can't concentrate with all of your crackling around me, dude. All right, you're dead. Good. We are all safe, brother. All right. So what I can do here is I'm gonna keep this pseudo ping pong Lumi. I am just gonna put a chainsaw to. I don't even know if I need recharge time then. But let me just test it with. Let me just test it with the Lumi. Why not? Yeah. So it's still about the same, and actually it puts a chainsaw on. That's kind of funny. It puts a chainsaw on the front end of the Lumi. Sure, that's fine. And then if I put anything on here. What? 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 Do I even need to add mana? Okay, I think that's too slow. Oh wait, I need... I am uneducated. How does it go again? Okay, there we go. Sometimes it takes me a couple of Alright, that's not bad. We can obviously make it better, but that's not bad. Okay. So, what if I replace this with a lightning? Alright, so I don't get hurt by this. Good. This does destroy the mana, though. What if I do a Lumi Lightning Bolt? Because that kind of extends it a little bit. And then I don't need the double spell. Right. Actually, having the double spell does... Ooh, that's funny. It actually breaks it. Why does that break that? That's interesting. I don't understand why that breaks it. Okay, I know I don't need that. So I have a dig-in wand that also does a pretty, I'm assuming a pretty good amount of damage. I could also just do this. Makes it hard to aim. But, wait, what is that? Is that a worm? Was that a big ass worm there doing that type of damage? Okay, I'm gonna save another chainsaw. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't need all of these. But this is shaping up to be a god run, basically. Electricity immunity, explosion immunity, tinker with wands everywhere. Finally have a wand that kills everything. Don't even really need the chainsaw. I mean, I guess I could do chainsaw lightning bolt. I just need to... Where's the double spell? Where'd I put it? Where'd I put my... There it is. Like this, I think. Yeah. Why does it take a cast delay, random cast delay break? Do I even need that? I mean, yeah, that's kind of helpful. Yeah, there you go. That's infinite mana right there for you. Okay, cool, cool, cool. It doesn't go very far. That's the only problem with it. That's the biggest problem with this wand. If I replace this with this... Like, yeah, it digs. That's awesome. Is there any other modifiers here I can take that would be helpful? Because I'm not gonna... I don't need this rock. I don't need this. 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 I don't need... This... I'll keep one of them just in case. And then this one here... Yeah, I'm not gonna use this anymore. So this pretty much becomes just this. Which actually isn't even that bad of a wand. Like if I add... Yeah, if I add like a chainsaw or a recharge to it. Recharge is too much. If I add a chainsaw to it, I just need an add mana. Okay, 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 hold on. Now we're cooking. Now we're getting somewhere. Now I'm okay, so I could really use that quadruple cast actually, I think. What if I do this? So here I have the Lumi. And then if I replace that... Yeah, that also allows me to cast very, very far. Okay. I have to like actively switch though. I think that's the biggest... That's the thing that can really kill me. I have to like actively switch between these two configurations. So maybe something like this actually does work better. It is quite chaotic though. Like I can't see what's going on. So no, what I think I'm gonna do is, what's the recharge on this? 790. Hold on, let me just try this. Yeah. So the problem with this one is the recharge is way too slow. So I think I have to keep this one as my dig-in wand, this one as my damage wand. But I also need this on both of them. That's kind of annoying. Right, because I need this on the first one to make this go farther. And then I need this on the second one, because otherwise the second one is like... Alright, I'm gonna stick with Lumi for now, actually. After all of that, after doubling back, after doing all of that, I'm gonna add light to it as well. I am just gonna stick with Lumi. The more you know. Because yeah, plasma still hurts me. Alright. What is this? What happened here? Like, who dug all of this? Was there just a giant war? Oh, that might have been, that might have honestly just been, what you call it? Acid. A whole bunch of, acid just digging through it. Alright. What is my goal here? What am I trying to accomplish? I think at this point I'm ready for Comey. Like, it would be fun to get a better wand. But objectively, I don't really need a better wand. Like, this is good enough to kill Comey. I have enough immunities. So I think I might as well just go and do that. And then dig out. Could also go kill the dragon. But I think I'm just going to do that after killing Comey. So yeah, let's go down and let's kill, let's kill our bestie. Ooh. Testy bestie. Alright. And as always with Lumi and all of this, I am doing a little bit of... I am doing very heavy FPS damage is what I'm doing. Ooh, hello there. How are you doing on this fine, beautiful evening? Hello, m'lady. I want to try the... Okay, wait. Actually, honestly... Maybe here's the deal. Maybe this doesn't need to be, like, super crazy. Right? All I need is for this to, like, go far. But damage-wise... What a... Ball lightning... Remove explosion triple... What a glorious wand. How many slots? 13 capacity. 9 spells per cast? Hold on. Is ball lightning better than regular lightning? 6 explosion damage, 15 explosion radius. And this one is 125. No, it's not better. But I'll take it just for the sake of, you know, saying that I had it. Oh. It stays there. That's kind of cool. Alright. So I'm going to take a couple of these. I'm going to take a couple of these. And then I'm going to replace this. Because look at this. This wand here. Like, I just need 1 hit to do the damage. So I don't need a... Like, because it does so much damage. And because it electrocutes enemies. I don't actually need this to be, like, a super fast wand. In fact, that actually might be bad for me. Because if it's super fast, then, like, pushes me around. So maybe this actually works to my advantage right now. And then obviously if I need to, I can just go back to this and just do that. That also obviously works. Yeah, there, look at that. Okay, okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this run, actually. I am now, thanks to the help of Dad Wrath, who, which I guess is like Dad Wrath, but like Dad Wrath, you know? He will never know what he did for us, but we will always hold him in our hearts, dearly. Because of his help, we were able to accomplish this. I see another wand. Let's go get it. And I know you could say, like, hey, you're kind of being greedy right now, aren't you? And to that, the answer is yes. I am being greedy, and so... Okay, he has a wand. I'm just gonna dig a little bit around, because I don't know what wand he has. And genuinely, I am just gonna do this. Oh, no, that's fine. I'm not even worried. Like, that does do pretty good damage, but it's nothing too insane. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and this is probably, yeah. Drilling shots, don't care. Not a great wand, don't really care. Cool. The only thing I'm missing is a teleport wand. And it's actually kind of funny because I literally had a teleport wand at the very beginning. I think it was literally like the first level, right? The first holy mountain. There was a teleport wand. Oh, that doesn't kill? I guess there are some enemies that have so much health that, like, that doesn't kill. But most of them, that should be pretty murderous. Also, that is a lot of health that I lost right there. I don't even know from what. Honestly, I should stop exploring. Let's just go down. Let's just get out of here. Yikes. Let's just get out of here and go to the next area and live happily ever after. And I don't have fire immunity either right now. So that is another thing that can kind of bite me in the butt until I do get that kind of unlimited immunity. Oh, this is going to be a good storage wand, isn't it? That's a big wand. 23 capacity. I love it. Okay. Double spell, under sphere. I mean, I don't care about any of those. But what I do care about is the fact that I'm going to go right here. Yeah, so I'm going to get rid of this one, and then I'm going to take this as my storage one now. There we go. And I am just going to chuck all of these away. I don't need any of these spells. Get out, get out. Get out, get out. And then put this one and this one and this one here. Wonderful. Cool. All right. This is shaping up to be a run. A real high quality Noita run. Oh, Lord. Okay. Hello. I am just gonna... Well, that just insta-killed everyone. Yeah, I can just carry this, actually. I don't mind switching over between these two, actually. Because I do think this does probably more damage than anything else. And yeah, I've been here already. Okay. Good, good, good. Just making sure. Just making sure. And I could have taken... I liked homing here. I did like homing here. But... Ooh, I have no health, though. That's alright. Next area, I am just gonna dig. Dig through it, so that's not an issue. I am just gonna dig through it all, and it will be fine. Yeah, yeah. And actually, I think... Is the next area the last one? The Ancient Temple is the last one before, Oh, wait, hold on. Let me refill my water. Ancient Temple is the last area before Hisei Base, no? I think it is. Or before, excuse me, before Colmy. I still gotta fight Steve, but I think with all my immunities, I should be fine, I believe. I don't think there should be any issues. And then with these wands, I have plenty of ability to kill everyone. And then so I'm gonna drop down, kill all the things. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I am just gonna dig through. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around here. I am just gonna try to find, kill, eliminate, and then go down. And this area also does have traps. Like that. That is a trap. And those traps actually do hurt quite a lot. And somehow I got lit on fire. Okay. Okay, yeah, actually, this can dig quite a bit even without the add mana thing. Yeah, with that does work a lot better. Alright. Let's just... Oh, you guys are all lined up for me to kill you? Thank you, I appreciate that. It's not every day that the bait decides to just suicide run into the front lines. Hello there, goodbye there. Alright, traps, traps, traps. Watch out for traps. I don't like the cursed rock there, so I am just gonna... Oh. Oh. Not good. Not good, not good, not good at all. It would be such a shame to have this run freaking Noita'd by like the most random of all things. Oh god, okay. This is also quite dangerous. Like this, the lightning bolt is dangerous in that it just pushes me, like it pushes me very far back. And because of that, it's very easy to like fly into a trap or an enemy or things that are probably not good for me. So honestly, let's get rid of that. And let's play the way that this game was meant to be played. Let's play Minecraft. Slow, steady, peaceful. Are there any enemies that way? No, okay. Just gonna keep digging down. Try to avoid all traps. Like that right there. That's a trap. Oh god. And things like this. Because I don't quite do enough damage to kill all of them as fast as I'd like. Alright, there we go. Oh, I see. You know what? I don't know what that is. Oh shoot, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay. Please die. Please, 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 please. How much health do you have? Does that thing have infinite health? Okay. Alright, there's a bit of cursed rock here. That honestly, I probably shouldn't even worry about that. Honestly, I'll just dig through it. And then just keep going. There's no point in trying to waste time. There's no point in trying to... I'm gonna fall onto acid here. Yeah. Before we get teleported into lava. That's not a good... Probably not ideal. Alright, I see you. Oh god. No! No! Oh no, 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 no. Oh no you don't. Oh no you don't. Am I playing as a squid? I am not playing as a squid. I'm playing as this little thing here. I'm playing as Mina. I don't play as squids. I am playing as a... Why are you... Well, I died. Let me take a look at the death replay. This thing, I dug through here, and that thing just insta-killed me. The perfect run. Killed by a little floating ball of light. Looks like a squid to you? I think we can agree to disagree. I think squids have more, tentacles, if you will. What time is it? Alright, it's almost 11. Do I do another run? Let's see. Is this game like Dead Cells? It is exactly like Dead Cells. I've never played Dead Cells, but it is a roguelike. Okay, let's do another run. Maybe. It is like a roguelike, where you do start from the beginning every time. In this one, though, you don't... I think Dead Cells, you start over completely with no new items or anything. Same thing here. The only difference is you do unlock spells that you can get later in the run. But you don't... you have no advantage, basically. The only advantage you have in this game is learning how the game works, and that's it. That is the only advantage that game gives you, like, other than some spell unlocks. But that's, you know... Spell unlocks in themselves are not the craziest advantage, so... But yeah, if you like Dead Cells, this probably honestly is a game that you would like. Like, in general, it's, like, it is one of my favorite roguelikes. Actually, I think it is my favorite roguelike. Like, I do like Risk of Rain, but I... Oh my god, I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm gonna die! I like Risk of Rain. Or Risk of Rain 2, I guess. But... that's a bit of a different style. Like, I feel like Risk of Rain... Katana Zero. I've never tried Katana Zero, or actually Dead Cells. I have Dead Cells on my list. Is Katana Zero also like a roguelike, start over type thing? Because one thing I'm doing now is, like, my goal is to... or... my tentative idea, I'm not gonna say goal, is to create a list of like 100 challenges in different games. And then try to complete all of those. And Noita is one of those games. So Katana Zero, no, I might have to check that out. If it's a roguelike. If it's not a roguelike, maybe? I don't know. I'm in a big roguelike mood lately. Is that a game that you play? Or you like, rather? It is a roguelike. Oh yeah, then I'll check it out. I'll watch a trailer. The trailer after this run, actually. Why not? Because this is going to be my last run. So then I might as well do a little trailer preview, trailer review whenever I die. Which could be never. Could be 2 minutes from now. You never know. Oh, Lord. Give me some suggestions. For challenges, that would be great. Because I'm still, like, coming up with ideas. Like, I have a bunch for Noita, Bertato, Celeste, Kenshi, what else? We Are Billions, Project Zomboid, those are the games I have challenges in. I don't have the list off the top of my head. But if you do have ideas for either A, fun challenges, or fun games that could be fun for challenges, please let me know. Because I'm always on the search for things like that. Because actually, it is kind of hard. I realized this. I was doing this today. It's actually kind of hard to create a list of 100 challenges. I was like, oh, that's going to be easy. Like 100? Easy. I'll make a list of 100 games. But actually making them interesting and, like, actually, like, come up with a real challenge and not just, like, beat the game. Harder than I thought. Now, given my brain isn't always, my brain ain't always the greatest, but I was kind of struggling. I came up with like maybe 17 or 18, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. One hand clapping. Is that different from making a clap with no hands? You gotta use one hand? Or is that an actual game and I'm stupid? There's no way that's not like a Ligma. That has to be like a Ligma. That's a Ligma for sure. There's no way that's like a real thing. Bullshit. Hold on. Bullshit. No way. Hold on. Let me just disable Flux real quick. You're telling me. You are telling me. Why is Chrome not showing? You are telling me there's a game called One Hand Clapping. You lie. You lie. Oh. Oh no. It is a real game. It is a real game. Oh, okay, this is that voice game. I see what it is. Okay, okay, okay. I've heard of this. I've never actually looked into it or played it, but that could actually be kind of interesting. One hand clapping. Let me just... One hand clapping. Alright, so are you listing basically just kind of like challenge-based games? Because I'm assuming that's what you're doing. But I could also be very wrong. Inside? Ooh, let's take the Unstable Crystal. I'm assuming that's also another game. Actually, not a bad one to start with. That's pretty solid. Mostly platformer. I mean, this is a platformer. Just a roguelike platformer. Inside is platformer. Have you heard... What's that? There's a new game that came out. It's not actually a platformer. It's I can't handle big games. I remember playing, trying to stream actually, like a game called Alliance of Alien Arms, which was like that was a 3D game. And I remember having to stream that in like 240p at 15 FPS while running the game at like 480p or something on my laptop. So I remember those times very vividly, where like most games I couldn't play and those that I could play were like 7 or 8 years old, and I had to run them on like not even the lowest setting. Like I had to go and like adjust the config files to go lower than the lowest setting. So it sounds like that's what your laptop is also doing right now. Or what you're having to deal with right now, rather, excuse me. Let's go on to the next area. Let's go on to the next area. I don't like the fact that I'm almost dying. Okay. Alright, we're all good. All safe. So inside, is that also a platformer type? A strand type game? Really makes you feel like you're platforming, huh? Black holes? Black holes? 2 of them? Dude, really? That's interesting. It's a puzzle game. I am just gonna take a look real quick. Oh, it's that one! Yeah, I already... Okay, I'm not even gonna look. I know that game. I've wanted to play it for a long time. I just have not... I have not had the chance or the pleasure to play that game. Let's do this. That's still good. I could actually do this. No. Yeah, Inside is a game I wanted to play for a while, so 100% agree. 100%. You understand me? This one does not have enough mana for this. That's kind of a troll. Giving you a wand that you can't even freaking, Also, this is gonna be better. Oh, but it's a shuffle wand. Bit of a troll, giving you a wand that you can't even cast. Kind of sad. So yeah, then I'll just throw this out then, because that's pointless. Yeah, trash wand. Could do a double. It's not bad. But I do want to just... I don't need to cast 2 at once. That wand also doesn't have enough. Okay. Guess I'll do that. I don't want to waste all of the black holes on here. And I mean, I guess I gotta get more black holes here, and then this has a Lumi in it, so that's also pretty good. I'm not gonna use the black holes just yet, though. I don't see a point in using it to escape this mountain. Like, there's a Lumi, Close Call, Perk Lottery, Revenge Explosion. Let's take the lottery. We are gonna gamble tonight. And actually, let's do... you know what? I lied. I am gonna use the black holes. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and try to kill Steve. So I am gonna just... Excuse me? What? Oh. Wrong one slot. Alright, so Steve has awakened. That's awesome. We're gonna go and try to cheese this. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if it's gonna work. But I'm gonna try to kill him with this statue right here. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a space. Look straight up. And well, technically Steve was supposed to come and chase us. Hello? Anyone home? Hello? Okay, come on, dude. 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 Alright, now he should be coming. You try to cheese him in, and he just doesn't want to get cheesed. Very disappointing. Very, very sad. My friend tried to cheese me today. I'm not letting him cheese. Okay, okay, okay. It's right here, it's right here, it's right here. Yeah! That dude has so much health. So killing him with a little trick like that, ooh, feels so good. And I can now buy this wand too. Look at that. My oh my. How the turntables turned. How the turns have tabled. How the tables have turned. Can't really use this though. The problem with this is, yeah, I don't have enough mana to use this. But that's okay. That is perfectly okay. Because I'm just gonna save that. Wonderful. Alright, now we can keep going. Oh right, I can also pick another perk. Critical hits. Or magical explosion. Yeah, let's take close call. We do more criticals. And then we just keep on going. Let's keep this party going, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, why was it? Oh, that was curving because of the black hole. I was like, why is that curving? Critical unoiled. Oiled up enemies. Alright. Let's just take that. In case we do find some oiled up enemies here. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping we don't. But you never know. Ooh. This is actually, it's funny, Noita to me, I was talking about this earlier, it's such a funny game, because like, this is one of the games where you can put in 100 hours and still be a total freaking noob at it. I'm only at 70 hours, so, you know, I still have some time to not become a noob. But I am still a noob. And my friend despises this game. The friend I talked about earlier, who, you know, I gave a trade offer to, if you will. That friend hates this game. He's like, this game is stupid. This game is about suffering. You know, why would you want to suffer in video games? Why not just play something fun? It's like, this is fun. Sometimes suffering in video games is fun. Sometimes that's the whole point. You know? But I guess some people just don't understand. They're not built different. They're not built like me. They don't like to suffer. They're well adjusted. Imagine that, dude. Being well adjusted in this economy? Can't afford it. The only problem with this game is if the run takes... Whoa! Is if you do well, the runs take really long. Like, especially, okay, especially, like, if you're really trying to, like, go slowly and not just go balls to the wall and hope you don't die, the runs can be, like, 5, 8, 10 hours, sometimes even longer. Like, of course, it depends how careful you are and, like, what the RNG is with the spells and whatnot and the perks. But in one of my runs, a couple of... Jesus, the last... Jesus! My best run in this game, where I thought I was going to complete, like, one of the hardest quests that this game has to offer, was, like, 9 hours. And I died randomly. I'd be like, because of polymorphine. And all of those 9 hours just went straight down the drain. That's the beauty of roguelike games. It doesn't matter how good you are, because the game is gonna destroy you and take your soul anyway. Okay, are we almost there? Trying to get to the fungal caverns. Trying to trip on shrooms right here, but it's not working for me. Do you play TFT anymore? I'm actually planning on restarting when the next set starts. Because the next set starts August, like early August, basically. And I'm planning on restarting TFT once that set starts. Because I think you found me through TFT, right? Because I was doing my little 100-day challenge that I completely gave up on and decided that it wasn't worth my sanity. I assume you play as well, right? Because usually watching TFT if you don't play seems like a... I don't know. Seems kind of like a weird way to torture yourself, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. It's worth it. Like, don't get me wrong, TFT is fun. I like TFT. I think just sometimes, like, it just gets a little, I don't know, some sets just aren't my vibe. Some sets aren't my vibe, and also it's really easy to get burnt out on it. Oh, you gave up on it too? Okay, I don't feel as bad then. Like, completely, or just, like, a little bit? Because, like, I gave up, but I'm coming back, you know? Then there's also gave up where you're just like, yeah, I'm never gonna look at this game ever again. Terrible right now. Yeah. I do have pretty high hopes for this next set, though. I think this next set's gonna be pretty fun. Like, I like the additions they're making. It looks like it's probably not gonna be super balanced, but sometimes that does actually make it a lot more fun, so I don't mind it. I do want to see what they end up doing with it, because like, I know they have to balance it for like competitive and stuff. And that can be hard balancing with, like, promoting other games with TFT. Oh, is that what they're doing? I didn't realize. I thought it was just, like, random collection of cool, like, enemies and stuff. Cool, characters. Cool legends, I guess is the right way to say it. Promoting other games with TFT. I feel like TFT as well. I feel like it would be more fun if things like meta TFT didn't exist. Like, if there was no, like, perfect data on, like, this is the most optimal way to play TFT, and if you don't play it like this, you are going to, you know, go freaking bot every single game. I think it would be a lot more enjoyable in a non-competitive manner. Because I think the fact that, like, everyone... When everyone, what's it called? When a set drops and everyone gets the data, right? The first, like, day or two after a new, like, an update or a set drop is always the most fun. Because no one really knows what's happening. I am gonna die. Yep, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yep, I died. Alright. That's good enough. When Arcane dropped, they made TFT as Arcane. Okay, but here's the thing. Alright, I'm done with Noita for now. That's the end of it.